I can't remember how many years I've been here, but it's actually really incredible. The amount of education and learning and teaching and safety and R&D and stuff they do.
Derek Bieri was more than just a face behind a camera. He was the heartbeat of ViceGrip Garage, a man whose passion for automotive restoration inspired thousands. His journey, from a small-town dreamer to a YouTube creator admired worldwide, is both inspiring and heartbreaking. Today, fans still struggle to come to terms with the tragedy that struck his life, leaving a void in the automotive community. Born and raised in a modest town, Derek's fascination with engines and machinery began at an early age. While other kids played video games or sports, he could often be found tinkering in his father's garage, taking apart old motorcycles and trying to put them back together. That curiosity soon turned into a relentless pursuit of knowledge, laying the foundation for his future career. Derek wasn't born into privilege. Every wrench he used, every project he embarked on, was fueled by grit, determination, and a refusal to accept failure. His early experiments often failed spectacularly, but he saw each mistake as a stepping stone, a lesson that would eventually shape his approach to automotive restoration. By his late teens, Derek had already developed a reputation in his local community as someone who could breathe life into machines that others had long considered scrap. That skill, combined with his magnetic personality, made him a natural storyteller. People were drawn not just to what he could build, but how he shared the process. The creation of ViceGrip Garage marked a turning point. Initially, it was just a hobby, a way to share his projects with friends online. But Derek had a unique gift for blending technical expertise with approachable storytelling. His videos were not just tutorials, they were narratives that drew viewers into his world. As the channel grew, so did Derek's responsibilities. Filming, editing, scripting, and managing an audience was exhausting, yet he embraced it with the same passion he applied to rebuilding a rusty frame. Every project, from classic motorcycles to rare engines, was treated with reverence, reflecting his dedication to craftsmanship. Fans quickly noticed Derek's authenticity. Unlike other creators who sometimes exaggerated or dramatized their work, Derek's videos were genuine. He wasn't trying to impress. He was sharing a piece of himself. That honesty created a bond with viewers, many of whom tuned in not just to learn, but to feel connected to someone who shared their love of machines. However, behind the camera, life was often more complicated than it appeared. Derek struggled with pressures that many fans never saw. The need to constantly produce content, maintain relevance, and meet audience expectations can be overwhelming. For someone as dedicated as Derek, the line between passion and burnout often blurred. Despite these challenges, he remained committed to his craft. Derek spent countless late nights in the garage, sometimes foregoing sleep or meals, driven by an internal standard of excellence. His projects often demanded precision, patience, and ingenuity, qualities that made his work extraordinary, but also exhausting. Tragedy struck when Derek faced circumstances no one could have predicted. It wasn't a single catastrophic event, but a culmination of struggles, personal, professional, and emotional, that left him vulnerable. Friends describe him during this period as quiet, withdrawn, and burdened by weight he rarely shared. The automotive community was shocked when news of Derek's passing broke. Social media lit up with disbelief and grief as fans struggled to reconcile the vibrant, enthusiastic creator they knew with the tragedy that had unfolded behind closed doors. Tributes poured in, painting a picture of a man loved by many, yet carrying battles only he could see. Family and close friends spoke candidly about Derek's life away from the spotlight. They shared stories of his generosity, his sense of humor, and his unwavering loyalty, while the channel showcased his talent. These personal anecdotes revealed the depth of character that endeared him to so many. One friend recounted the countless times Derek had stayed up all night helping someone restore a motorcycle, not for recognition, but because he genuinely cared. Those moments, often invisible to the camera, highlighted a man whose passion extended beyond content creation into acts of kindness. Colleagues emphasized Derek's perfectionism, which, while contributing to his brilliance, also intensified his inner struggles. He would revisit projects repeatedly, tweaking and adjusting until they met his exacting standards. That drive, admirable to many, was also a source of immense pressure. Fans noticed subtle changes in Derek's content in the months leading up to the tragedy. His usual exuberance was sometimes replaced by quiet focus, a meticulousness that bordered on obsession. Many assumed it was a creative evolution, unaware that it reflected deeper personal turmoil. The juxtaposition of public success and private struggle is a harsh reality for creators. Derek's story underscores how appearances can mask profound challenges. A smiling face on video does not always reflect the battles being fought behind the scenes. As news spread, fellow YouTubers and automotive enthusiasts shared heartfelt messages. Many highlighted Derek's influence on the community, from mentoring newcomers to inspiring others to pursue their dreams despite obstacles. His absence left a tangible void in the industry. Online forums became spaces of collective mourning, where fans shared favorite videos, memorable quotes, and the life lessons Derek had imparted. For many, ViceGrip Garage wasn't just a channel. It was a source of motivation and connection, and losing Derek felt personal. Mental health professionals later reflected on Derek's struggles, noting how common such pressures are among creators. The relentless pursuit of content, coupled with public scrutiny, can exacerbate existing vulnerabilities, leading to tragic outcomes if left unaddressed. Personal stories from collaborators revealed the depth of Derek's empathy. He was known to go out of his way to support others, sometimes at his own expense. Whether it was lending tools, offering guidance, or simply listening, Derek left an indelible mark on those around him. One particularly poignant story involved a struggling mechanic whom Derek mentored. The individual credited him not only for technical guidance but for instilling confidence and a sense of purpose. That legacy of mentorship became a recurring theme in tributes following his passing. Despite his private battles, Derek's work ethic remained unwavering. Even on difficult days, he approached projects with meticulous care, ensuring that every weld, every engine rebuild, and every custom modification met his exacting standards. The tragedy sparked conversations about the pressures of online fame. Derek's situation illuminated the delicate balance between pursuing passion and protecting personal well-being, a topic increasingly relevant in the digital age. Fans began to share how Derek's videos had inspired them to pursue their own projects. From restoring motorcycles to tackling automotive engineering challenges, his influence extended far beyond entertainment. It motivated action and creativity. Tributes also highlighted Derek's humor, often seen in subtle moments on camera. He had a way of making even complex tasks approachable, breaking tension with jokes or playful commentary, endearing him to viewers and collaborators alike. The automotive world mourned not just the loss of a creator, but the loss of a friend, mentor, and innovator. Derek's absence was felt at car shows, garage workshops, and online communities, as those who admired his work grappled with grief. Reflecting on Derek's life, many recognized the importance of support systems. Friends emphasized how crucial it is for creators to seek help, communicate struggles, and take breaks without guilt, a lesson painfully underscored by Derek's story. Derek's passion for motorcycles and cars was more than a hobby, it was a way of life. Each project was an extension of his creativity, a canvas where he could combine technical skill with artistic vision. That dedication defined ViceGrip Garage. Videos showing Derek working late into the night became particularly poignant after his passing. The dedication that once entertained and inspired fans now carried a sense of bittersweet weight, reminding viewers of the human effort behind every frame. The tragedy also raised questions about industry support. Many creators work without adequate mental health resources or guidance, leaving them vulnerable. Derek's story became a catalyst for discussions on improving support for content creators. Collaborators spoke about Derek's humility. Despite his growing fame, he never sought the spotlight for personal glory, instead focusing on sharing knowledge and fostering a community where enthusiasts could learn and grow together. One longtime fan shared how Derek's tutorials had allowed them to restore a motorcycle they had inherited from their father. The sense of accomplishment, facilitated by Derek's guidance, exemplified the tangible impact of his work on individual lives. Despite overwhelming grief, the community rallied to honor Derek's legacy. Memorial projects, video tributes, and charity efforts reflected collective admiration and a desire to preserve the positive influence he had on so many. Derek's meticulous attention to detail was a hallmark of his craft. Fans and collaborators alike marveled at how he could transform rusty, seemingly hopeless machines into fully functional, beautiful restorations. Each project was a testament to patience, skill, and vision. Stories of Derek's generosity continued to emerge. He often donated parts, tools, and expertise to those who could not afford them. Believing in the importance of helping others pursue their passions without financial barriers, his creativity extended beyond mechanics. Derek had a knack for storytelling, whether explaining a complex engine rebuild or sharing a humorous anecdote. That ability to communicate effectively set him apart from other creators in the automotive space. The loss of Derek also underscored the fragility of life. Fans were reminded that behind every online persona is a human being, with emotions, struggles, and vulnerabilities that may never be fully visible. Tributes emphasized Derek's integrity. He remained authentic in an industry where shortcuts and sensationalism can often overshadow substance. That commitment to honesty strengthened the bond between him and his audience. Derek's projects often featured collaboration, bringing together diverse voices and talents. He valued community, understanding that collective effort could produce results far greater than any individual could achieve alone. The tragedy ignited discussions about how creators can balance passion with self-care. Derek's life became a case study in both the heights of achievement and the dangers of neglecting personal well-being. Fans shared favorite moments, like Derek jokingly struggling with stubborn bolts or celebrating a successful restoration. Those memories captured the joy, humor, and humanity that permeated his work. Derek's humility extended to learning from mistakes. He was open about failures on camera, demonstrating that growth comes from perseverance and reflection, a lesson resonating deeply with viewers. His dedication inspired aspiring creators to approach their work with the same rigor and passion. Derek's example encouraged individuals to embrace challenges, seek mastery, and find joy in the process rather than the accolades. The loss prompted reflection on mental health, a subject often stigmatized in creator communities. Derek's struggles highlighted the need for conversations, awareness, and accessible support networks for those balancing public exposure with private challenges. Friends remembered his laughter, his ability to make even mundane tasks enjoyable. Those small moments, once taken for granted, now carried profound significance in the wake of his passing. Derek's influence extended globally. Fans across continents engaged with his content, replicating projects, sharing ideas, and celebrating the shared passion for mechanics he had fostered. The tragedy also served as a reminder that creators are human. They face fatigue, stress, and personal battles, despite appearing confident and capable on camera. Derek's story humanized the broader experience of those working in digital media. Many describe Derek as a mentor, even to those he never met in person. His tutorials, insights, and encouragement empowered countless enthusiasts to tackle projects they once thought impossible. Community efforts following his death included restoring some of Derek's unfinished projects. Fans and collaborators saw this as a way to honor his legacy, ensuring that his work continued to inspire even in his absence. The story of Derek Bieri is also a story of perseverance. His life exemplified what it means to pursue passion relentlessly, despite obstacles and setbacks, a testament to his character and dedication. Tributes highlighted Derek's kindness. Whether offering advice, encouragement, or tangible support, he consistently prioritized helping others over self-interest, a quality that left a lasting impression on everyone he encountered. His dedication to transparency in teaching complicated mechanics helped demystify the process for many. Fans appreciated that he broke down barriers, making restoration accessible and less intimidating. Even in moments of frustration, Derek maintained composure and patience. Those qualities not only enhanced his projects, but modeled constructive behavior for his audience, who often mirrored his approach. Derek's story is a stark reminder of the duality of public success and private struggle. While the world saw talent and enthusiasm, he silently grappled with pressures that eventually became overwhelming. Memorials celebrated not only his work, but his impact on people's lives. Fans shared stories of how Derek had motivated them to learn, create, and connect with their communities in meaningful ways. His attention to craftsmanship served as a lesson in pride and responsibility. Derek demonstrated that the process of creation was as important as the final product, instilling appreciation for diligence and care. The tragedy tragedy sparked introspection among content creators about work-life balance. Derek's passing underscored that achieving recognition should not come at the expense of personal well-being. One collaborator described Derek's dedication to perfection, noting how he could spend hours adjusting a single component to ensure flawless functionality, a reflection of both his skill and relentless standards. Fans recalled the excitement in Derek's voice when he completed challenging restorations. Those moments conveyed joy, satisfaction, and a deep sense of purpose, leaving a lasting impression on viewers. The community's grief evolved into action. Conversations about mental health, responsible content creation, and community support became central themes, using Derek's story as a catalyst for positive change. Derek's personal integrity extended to ethical practices. He prioritized honesty in restoration work, transparency with audiences, and respect for collaborators, qualities that contributed to his reputation and legacy. Even in grief, fans found solace in shared memories, using Derek's tutorials, insights, and philosophy to continue learning, building, and creating, keeping his spirit alive in practical ways. The tragedy illuminated the importance of connection. Derek's relationships, online and offline, were a source of strength for many, reinforcing the human need for empathy, support, and understanding. Stories about Derek's early struggles revealed resilience. He faced financial constraints, technical challenges, and skepticism, yet his perseverance never waned, ultimately shaping the creator he became. His life exemplified the idea that passion must be paired with care for oneself. Derek's story is a lesson in balancing ambition with self-preservation, a vital message for future generations of creators. Fans describe Derek's encouragement as transformative. Even a brief comment or tutorial could inspire someone to take on a daunting project, fostering confidence and skill. The collaborative spirit Derek cultivated left an enduring mark. Workshops, forums, and online communities thrived, fueled by the culture of sharing knowledge and supporting fellow enthusiasts that he championed. Tributes often focused on his humanity, the laughter, the mentorship, the small gestures of kindness that collectively defined Derek as more than just a creator. Reflecting on his work, many noted the meticulous detail in every project, from precision welds to perfectly tuned engines. That dedication set a standard that continues to inspire the community. Derek's story also raises awareness about hidden struggles. Public personas can obscure private pain, emphasizing the importance of compassion and understanding in all interactions. Memorial efforts included continuing his unfinished projects, hosting tribute events, and sharing stories online, ensuring that Derek's influence remained tangible and meaningful. Ultimately, Derek Bieri's life, passion, and tragic loss serve as a powerful narrative about human resilience, creativity, and the importance of empathy. His legacy continues to inspire, educate, and move people across the globe. Even as fans grieve, they also celebrate the joy Derek brought to countless lives. His work, personality, and mentorship endure in the memories and projects of those he touched. Derek's life was a vivid illustration of pursuing passion with relentless dedication, yet also a cautionary tale about the hidden struggles creators face. Through ViceGrip Garage, Derek shared more than automotive knowledge. He shared hope, perseverance, and connection. His story reminds us to value not only achievements, but the human being behind them. In remembering Derek, fans honor both his talent and his humanity. They continue projects, share knowledge, and support one another, embodying the very principles he lived by. The tragedy of Derek Bieri is deeply sad, but it also carries lessons for creators, audiences, and communities alike about compassion, resilience, and the enduring power of passion when balanced with care. Derek's influence will not fade. Every engine restored, every motorcycle rebuilt, and every project undertaken in his memory keeps his spirit alive, serving as a reminder of what one passionate individual can achieve. His story, while tragic, leaves behind a profound legacy: the courage to follow passion, the importance of mentorship, and the necessity of nurturing oneself while pursuing dreams. So does gratitude. Fans, collaborators, and loved ones cherish Derek's contributions, remembering him as a man who transformed not just machines, but lives. The automotive world remembers Derek as more than a YouTuber. He is celebrated as a teacher, a mentor, and a friend. His story will inspire generations of enthusiasts to come. The sadness of his loss is immense, yet the impact of his life endures. Derek Bieri may be gone, but his legacy, lessons, and spirit remain firmly embedded in ViceGrip Garage and the hearts of all who knew him. Derek's story is a testament to the beauty and fragility of human life, the heights of creativity, and the importance of support, empathy, and connection in every community. Even as viewers scroll past videos, they now carry the memory of Derek's laughter, guidance, and dedication, a reminder that behind every project is a human story worth honoring. In the end, Derek Bieri's life embodies both the joy of creation and the tragedy of unseen struggle. His work continues to inspire, his story continues to teach, and his legacy continues to resonate. Even after his passing, Derek's presence feels alive in the community he built. Fans often speak of watching a video and thinking, "That's classic Derek," as if he's still guiding them through every weld, every bolt, every challenge. It's a testament to how much of himself he poured into his work, leaving traces of inspiration that linger long after the cameras stopped rolling. Many describe their first encounter with ViceGrip Garage as transformative. Some were teens learning to handle tools for the first time. Others, seasoned mechanics looking for a spark of creativity. Derek had a way of making complex tasks feel achievable, breaking down intimidating projects into steps that anyone could follow. That accessibility made his influence universal. What's most heartbreaking is realizing that Derek, who gave so much to others, often carried his own struggles in silence. Creators like him face immense pressure, the expectation to constantly perform, to innovate, to stay relevant in an ever-competitive digital landscape. The personal cost of that expectation is invisible, yet Derek bore it quietly, as many do. Tributes often highlight his generosity. Stories abound of Derek sending tools to struggling creators, sharing parts he scavenged, and patiently explaining techniques over hours-long calls. He wasn't just building machines, he was building people, confidence, and hope. Fans often remember the humor that punctuated his tutorials, the playful frustrations with stubborn bolts, the triumphant fist pumps when an engine roared to life, the subtle jokes that reminded viewers he was human. Those moments made him relatable, transforming what could have been sterile technical demonstrations into joyful shared experiences. The tragedy of his loss sparked broader conversations about mental health in the creator community. Derek's story became a catalyst for awareness, illustrating the importance of checking in, offering support, and removing the stigma around asking for help. In many ways, his passing continues to save lives by sparking these crucial discussions. Colleagues note that Derek's dedication was more than just professional. He pursued each project with love, curiosity, and respect for the craft. Whether he was restoring a rare vintage bike or tuning an engine for a fan, Derek treated every project like a masterpiece, leaving no detail untouched. His perfectionism, while inspiring, also served as a double-edged sword. It pushed him to extraordinary heights of craftsmanship, yet added invisible pressure that only he could feel. It's a reminder that brilliance and vulnerability often coexist in complex, fragile ways. In the wake of his passing, the community rallied. Online fundraisers, tribute videos, and collaborative projects emerged, all aiming to honor Derek's memory and keep his vision alive. Fans restored bikes he had started, shared lessons he taught, and continued projects he inspired, ensuring that his influence didn't fade. The raw emotion expressed by fans, some of whom never met him in person, is a testament to his impact. Derek transcended the screen, touching lives through knowledge, humor, and authenticity. For many, losing him felt like losing a trusted friend, a mentor, and a guiding presence in a confusing, chaotic world. Derek's life also highlights the unseen realities of digital creators. The grind behind the camera is relentless. Endless filming, editing, promoting, and engaging with fans. Derek thrived in this environment, but it also demanded sacrifices that, in retrospect, were heavy and often unseen. Stories from his inner circle paint a picture of a man deeply committed not just to content, but to the people around him. He celebrated others' successes, offered guidance freely, and never sought recognition for himself. That humility was central to his character, and one of the reasons he was loved so deeply. Even small gestures mattered to Derek. A handwritten note of encouragement, a shared cup of coffee while brainstorming a project, a patient explanation of a tricky procedure. These moments defined the humanity behind ViceGrip Garage, the heart that made every engine hum with more than just mechanical life. Derek's influence extended far beyond tutorials. Many viewers credit him with inspiring career changes, newfound hobbies, or personal confidence. A motor enthusiast might start their own garage. A student might pursue engineering. A fan might restore a family heirloom, all catalyzed by Derek's guidance. The tragedy forces a reflection on the fragility of life, even for those who seem invincible on screen. Derek's story reminds us that brilliance does not shield anyone from struggle, and that kindness and dedication are not always reciprocated with protection from life's hardships. Fans often share stories of late-night video sessions, trying to follow along with Derek's projects step by step. Those hours spent watching, learning, and laughing became shared experiences, a quiet bond connecting people across the world. In many ways, those moments became as significant as the projects themselves. The community continues to honor him in creative ways. Collaborative restorations, online discussions, and educational initiatives, all paying tribute to the man who made learning mechanical arts joyful and accessible. Each act of remembrance strengthens the legacy he left behind. Derek's story also emphasizes the importance of human connection. Fans repeatedly note that it wasn't just his skill that mattered. It was the way he made people feel seen, heard, and capable. His mentorship transcended tools and engines, reaching into the emotional and personal growth of his audience. Colleagues recount countless instances where Derek went above and beyond, lending equipment, troubleshooting complex problems, or spending hours teaching someone how to perfect a process. He consistently prioritized others' learning and success. Those acts of selflessness defined his life outside of digital content. The tragedy also sparks conversations about sustainability and support in creative careers. Derek's life demonstrates that talent alone isn't enough. Creators need emotional support, healthy boundaries, and communities that value their well-being as much as their output. Even today, fans revisit his videos not only for technical guidance, but for the comfort his presence provided. The calm confidence, the approachable explanations, the subtle humor, they all remind viewers of a friend who's no longer physically present, but continues to teach and inspire. The influence of Derek Bieri will continue to ripple through the automotive and creator communities for years. Every project undertaken in his name, every life inspired by his guidance, ensures that the tragedy is not the end of his story, but a chapter that inspires reflection, compassion, and action. His life underscores the duality of public achievement and private struggle, reminding us that behind every online persona lies a human story full of triumphs and vulnerabilities. Derek's legacy is a call to empathy, understanding, and proactive support for creators everywhere. The sadness of his passing is profound, yet it is accompanied by gratitude for the joy, knowledge, and inspiration he shared. Derek taught not only about mechanics, but about life, about passion, perseverance, and the importance of lifting others even while carrying your own burdens. His story challenges the audience to look deeper, beyond views, likes, and content, to recognize the humanity of creators, to offer support, and to prioritize well-being over relentless performance. Derek's experience is a lesson for fans and creators alike. Even as grief persists, it is tempered by admiration. Derek's dedication, authenticity, and generosity left an indelible mark on everyone he touched. His projects, tutorials, and mentorship continue to echo his values, serving as a lasting testament to his life. In remembering Derek, fans honor more than just a creator. They honor a teacher, a friend, a human being who committed himself to sharing knowledge, spreading joy, and uplifting others through the universal language of passion and craft. The tragedy of Derek Bieri is a reminder to cherish life, support one another, and recognize that every human story is deeper than what is visible on the surface. Derek's life, work, and legacy continue to teach lessons of resilience, kindness, and the enduring power of inspiration. Through every project, tutorial, and interaction, Derek left a blueprint, not only for mechanical excellence, but for generosity, humility, and dedication to craft and community. That blueprint lives on in every individual he influenced. As fans continue to rebuild, restore, and innovate, they carry Derek's lessons forward. Every motor that hums to life, every project completed, every piece of knowledge shared is a tribute to his life and vision. The legacy of Derek Bieri is both personal and communal. It reminds creators to prioritize themselves, communities to support their members, and audiences to honor the humanity behind the content they love. Even in sorrow, the community finds inspiration. Derek's approach to life, learning, and mentorship continues to encourage viewers to pursue their passions with care, creativity, and integrity. Derek's work remains a beacon, a source of guidance, joy, and motivation. His life reminds us that even amidst tragedy, influence, inspiration, and legacy can endure, touching lives far beyond what anyone could imagine. Though the sadness is heavy, it is balanced by profound respect and gratitude. Derek Bieri gave so much to so many, and his memory continues to empower, educate, and inspire countless individuals in ways that will last a lifetime.